What's up, everybody? This is Chris here. About doing a little project. Today we're going to tell a little story, okay? Today I'm going to be painting my laundry room. Check this out. So the job wasn't done too well the last time it was done. I'm not going to say who did it, but it's been bothering me for a long time. And because of the depression that I was under, I just couldn't see straight for a long time. And then you got where my old dog, who had dementia, locked himself in here. Chewed that thing up pretty good, and that thing is just dirty. It just all needs to be painted. But like I said, I got a 7-year-old little boy that just touches everything. So we're gonna knock this out today. But first, let's tell a little story. I thought, if I'm gonna be talking about certain things, like the military or police work or whatever, I need to be telling you guys some of my stories because I think you might benefit from them, or just find them funny. But I figure I'll tell you a good one today real quick. So I'm in the Air Force, right? And I'm stationed at Wright-Patterson, Ohio, at the Air Force base there. And I'm on what they just kind of call a patrol. I'm in a patrol car. I'm almost kind of like a cop, right? But I'm out in the base housing area. It's midnight. I'm working the night shift, and the radio becomes alive, right? There's a little bar. It was called the Mile High Club or something like that. I don't remember the exact name, but it was right there where the base housing was, and it was a big deal that the radio came alive because it really didn't come alive. And they said, oh, hey, some girl got her, well, they didn't say it like that. They said there was a female that was assaulted by 2 suspects, and they're at the bar and they're leaving now, right? And I'm like, holy crap, I'm sitting right fucking here. I got this. I am on it. I see the car. I come over the radio. I see it. I'm on it. I'm so jacked, man. I don't know what to do. It's the first time I ever actually really did anything as a MP, I guess. But so the car comes out, car takes off. I'm going. I'm hitting 80 miles an hour, right? And I'm behind this thing, and I'm calling this thing out the best way I think I can, but probably looking back, not very well. And the car is coming up to this huge swoop, right? And I know that the swoop was coming, but apparently they didn't know the swoop was coming. I backed off. They didn't. I lost them, right? 10 minutes later, there's a call about a really loud noise, a crack, something, like a tree, something hitting a tree. My supervisor goes out, he finds it, comes over the radio, hey, I found him. What they did was they hit the shoulder at 80 miles an hour, or I'm sorry, 100 miles an hour, spun out, hit a tree. The passenger was decapitated. He's outside of the car. The driver's crushed from head to fucking toe. And I'm just sitting there like, holy shit. What the hell is going on? Dayton City, they show up. They're taking over the entire scene. Fire trucks, everything you could think of coming out. I didn't even have to do a lick of paperwork. And if you're in law enforcement, you know that that's kind of weird, right? The weirdest part about it was all I could smell was nachos, right? That's all I could smell. I thought someone threw up. Wasn't me. I had just gotten back from Iraq, so death wasn't really that big of a deal to me. But I just smelled nachos. And for years I told that story and people thought I was bullshitting. And I wasn't. We looked it up some time ago, and when somebody's decapitated, for some reason, that type of a smell is omitted. Anyway, I tell that to say I am probably the only ever Air Force Security Forces member to be in a high-speed chase in Dayton, Ohio. And I'm probably the first and only. So, shit can happen anywhere at any time, man. Just like if you're in law enforcement, I always used to tell people your career defining call could be your next call at any moment, because you never know when those active shooters are going to come out. You never know when hostage situations are going to come out. It's just weird, crazy stuff. It just happens. And you got to be ready for that. You got to be prepared. You never know when you're going to be in a fight. You never, and the funny thing is, law enforcement always talk about, I was in this fight and I was in that fight and I was in this fight. Bullshit. People struggling to get away from you is not what people are envisioning when you say, I was in a fight. Now, I have been in a lot of situations where people struggle to get away, and yeah, I called it a fight. But rarely are you in an actual fight where they're fighting you. They're mainly just trying to get away. But there are those times, you've seen the videos where people just get straight jacked in the jaw on a traffic stop, and it turns into another thing. And one of my biggest pet peeves is when I see women with ponytails in law enforcement and the military, and I'll tell you why. Not because I'm a sexist or anything like that. It's because I have seen women get snatched to the ground by these freaking ponytails that we as a woke nation began allowing. There's a reason we didn't allow it in the first place. There's a reason, who wants to see a ponytail hanging out of the back of a combat helmet? That'll make you feel real secure, real good and warm inside. But I was on the Air Force base here in Charleston not that long ago, and the girl at the front gate had nothing. She had a ponytail, no gun, no armor, at the front gate, checking my ID. And I said, what? You don't have to carry any of that stuff anymore? She said, I'm on a profile. And the guy that was supposed to be the gun and all that out there, he's just sitting on his ass in the gate shack. That's not cool. Anything can happen at any time. And I wanted so bad to bring situational awareness to this security forces commander. But I'm sure he already knows what's going on, because that was before Pete Hegseth, and hopefully things are getting whipped around. All right, y'all, I got this painting to do, and maybe change this light fixture. But I hope y'all have a great Monday, and I will get back at you. Take care.